You're looking at some of the real stars of the C. Lazy U Ranch in rural Grand County, Colorado. It's a luxury getaway for families who just want to soak in life on the range, according to General Manager David Craig.
There's something cathartic, like you just feel yourself releasing, and it's because of the environment, it's because of the people.
But just look at the mountainside, its trees, and the blackened soil, the legacy of what is known as Colorado's East Troublesome Fire, the state's second largest fire ever, that burned in late October of last year. At any point, did you think the East Troublesome would rip through this area the way it did?
We could see the kind of amber and red color in the distance. We could see the smoke quickly coming over us, and so we knew it was fast approaching.
The fire did its damage. Nearly 600 homes and other structures were destroyed. But Craig brightens up at the signs of new life that are creeping back in.
And you can already see where the green is coming back.
The greening here is limited to grasses and some shrubs. Take a look at this landscape from Colorado's Hayman Fire. This happened nearly 20 years ago, engulfing nearly 140,000 acres. And trees are simply not coming back on this landscape. Just some charred timber scattered about. So what does this tell you? This is 20 years old and it still hasn't rotted away. MARIN Chambers is with the Forest Restoration Institute at Colorado State University.
As a researcher, I have a lot of interest and intrigue in the fire impacts, the fire effects, and really my biggest area of interest is future forests and how forests recover following these large-scale disturbances, and how do we manage them more effectively so that they can be more resilient to climate change.
They're not germinating, so they're not coming back up. We're not seeing those seeds grow.
She says there are a lot of reasons why seeds are not taking root.
It's climate change, it's human management. It's the way that we have suppressed fires for over 100 years. It's the way that we've logged our forests.
It's also the high altitude and Colorado's short growing season. Many trees must be alive to release germinating seeds. And those seeds, carried by the wind, can only travel a few hundred feet. So when fires scorch dozens of kilometers of forest, there are big problems.
One is climate driving fires, where once we have those hotter, drier years, heat pulls more moisture out of our ecosystems, out of the soil. It leads to increased drought, and it sets the stage for more fires.
The fear among scientists is that horrific superfires, like East Troublesome, will become the new norm here in Colorado. There's drought, and thousands of acres blackened by fires. But on the ranch, Craig remains optimistic.
You want to put on your shirt? Okay.
What does that do to you to think that you may not see lush fir trees in these mountains?
You know, I'm a glasses half full guy by nature, and so I'm not willing to accept that answer because I do know that nature finds a way.
Nature will find a way for nature. We as people might not be a part of that way.
Sean Callebs, CGTN, Aspen, Colorado.